just thought I'd record this as as I haven't actually started the game jam yet. I haven't started the 48 hours. So I've been thinking about it a little bit. I hope you don't think that that's cheating. And I'm a bit nervous, and I've been reluctant to start the clock, so I thought that I have a project management tool over here called Tick, and I have set up a project here for just the 48 hours, so it's gonna count that down for me. So I thought I'd record first turning that on, which is a bit over the top, but that leads me neatly into the biggest problem I think I'm going to face during this game jam. I overcook things. When I think about what I think is going to be simple, it's not simple, and I'm still learning the relationship between scope and effort needed to realise that scope. And I am a sucker for we can just do this and we can just do that and it will work, it'll be fine. And then it doesn't, or it would, but it needs much more time than I thought. But I mentioned in one of my blog posts that I think that's an immaturity issue. And I don't mean to be disrespectful to myself or anything, I just mean that I've yet to work on enough projects so as to fully understand the scopes that I conceive, if that makes sense. There isn't a script or anything, I haven't practiced anything, so I'm just talking. I'll probably edit that bit out. So here we go. So I know you can't see it, it'd probably be cool if I done a display capture or something, but in the interest of using my 48 hours properly, I'm not going to bother. So, available tasks, game jam. Start. Right, that's it. So now it's on, okay? So, like I said, my major problem is going to be the scope. Already I've had thoughts about doing because I like the theme, the guide, opponent, and restricted, they all feed in beautifully into things that I think about. So the first couple of ideas that have popped into my head is hostage rescue is the obvious one there for me. Okay, so you have opponents, we're going to bust in and kill those guys. We're busting in because it's a restricted area and they don't want us to be there, and then we need to guide out our hostages. Awesome. The only problem with that is, of course, there are lots of complex systems going on there. That doesn't mean that I won't try it. I can't guarantee I won't try to do it, but that's my first thought. I was like, maybe I'll just do. Maybe that's what this experience will be for me. Will be that MVP issue, the minimum viable product. I struggle with that because I think I mentioned to Jamie before that I struggle to show things that are incomplete, and that's a weakness that I have. And I'm looking at a quote that was in one of the videos this week. There's always shame in the creation of an object for public gaze, and I think it's up there because it's really worth remembering for me. I know I keep looking off camera, but I find it weird to just look straight at the camera. So yeah, the other idea that I've had already is a mechanic that I thought about for Serial Link, the game that we're working on, but I haven't put it in there. I don't think it's something that I want to do there. But it's an idea of having like a bullet time style feature where the closer to an opponent's forehead you get with your crosshair, the slower time gets, as if it's helping you to make that shot, but it just happens automatically. Be relatively easy to do, I think, just a continuous line trace, hitting a pane, an invisible something, but behind that person's head. Calculate the distance from that hit to the center of the forehead. Use that as a scalar for the time dilation, the global time dilation. I think that might be quite nice, and it's just one mechanic, and I've already built the guts of a first-person shooter, so I shouldn't find it too difficult to throw an FPS together. Focus on that, but then it's what do I do with it that's a bit more interesting than just that. But it could be the hostage rescue thing. That might be quite interesting. But they're the two sort of major ideas I've had. But I think what I'm really going to do is I'm going to sit and I'm going to mind map it out, and I'm going to see if anything else comes up that is a bit more sensible in terms of scope. So You won't see half of this because I'll edit it out because I talk too much. But bye.